Hey YouTubers, I'm back. How are y'all doing today? Good. I hope you're doing good, because graduation is coming up. And this is my time to say goodbye to CHS. Yes, yes, yes. It's about time. I'm about ready to get out of this place. I'm done with Caledonia High School. However, I did like some of the teachers I did have at Caledonia High School. A lot of them I've had for 4 years. So I'm gonna miss them all. I know I'm getting all sappy now, but I just wanted to talk about a few of my favorite teachers and, anything about them. Well, my top 5 here. I have a top 5. Hitting the list at number 5. And number 5 is Mr. Jim Klomparens. I only had him for one trimester, and that was because I switched classes. I had him for coding. And he was the most chill teacher I've ever had. I mean, didn't really care about anything. He let us do basically whatever we want. Evan and Joe and I goofed around a lot. We talked a lot, and he was just, hung out like one of us. He was super chill. Chill. Okay, you get the point. But anyways, he was super, yeah. He liked talking about sports, which I love sports. I'll watch a hockey, baseball, basketball, football game anytime, any day. But he's only at number 5. I would rank him higher if I had him more often. But, I only had him for one trimester, so. But he was pretty good. For one trimester my senior year and making the top 5, I'd say that's pretty good. And my favorite memory of him is that he brought donuts to us, and you know me and donuts. I love donuts. If anybody would consider buying me donuts for graduation, I wouldn't complain. Anyways, hitting the list at number 4. Let's see here. I'd have to go with Mr. John Clunder. John Clunder. And I have him right now, so better not talk too much smack about him. But I like how he comes in 10 minutes late to class every day, give or take. He averages about a range from 7 to 10 minute time period after class has already began to come into class. And then a few minutes later, he starts taking attendance, and then by over 15 minutes into class, we start class, which that's the best part, because we just wasted like 15 to 20 minutes of class, and then the last 8 minutes of class is the news. So it's like, yeah, we basically get rid of almost 25 minutes of class just waiting for him to start. I'm not going to complain about that. I like talking smack with him. I love the guy. And he's not afraid to throw some sass back at me. But I know he likes me in the end. At least I think he likes me. I might want to ask him about that. Hitting the list at number 3 is my boy Kevin Remenap. Okay, you might be a little surprised, because all of you know that I hate student council. I hate student council very, 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 very much. I hate them. I just hate student council. I don't. Y'all don't even understand. You think my hate is like a hate-o-meter. Here's the hate-o-meter. From 0 to 100 on student council, I'm about at a 96. 100 being I hate them all, and 0 meaning I love them, which I'm not at 0. I'm at 96. The only reason it's not 100 is because Mr. Remenap is okay, and he, determines my AP Chem grade for this last trimester, so can't talk too much smack about him, but I like him. I like his periodic table that he has, and I like him yelling at us about chemicals and stuff and breaking test tubes, which I did a couple days ago, so that was great. That was an accident. Here's a tip, never doubt David Neiman. He knows what he's talking about. Topping the list at number 2. This is a tough battle between two of my favorite teachers, but only because he's been at Caledonia less. Number 2 is Mr. Liker. And by far my favorite, it's not necessarily a memory because he does it all the time, but he blinks a lot. A lot. Like, he doesn't stop blinking. He doesn't stop blinking. Except when he's conducting, for some reason. He doesn't blink while he's conducting, which is confusing. Scratch your head, confused face. But, yeah. It's fun to watch him blink randomly and walk into the band room randomly and look at us and be like, blink. Bye. Then he'll go back to the orchestra and doodle around or stuff. I don't know what he does. But he's pretty chill. I like him. For the couple years I've been in for orchestra, I mean, I haven't had much to complain about him. And he loves the low brass, so I like the guy. He's pretty chill. In the end, he's chill. And he laughs a lot. He likes what the low brass does. So you can't hate the guy. And obviously, topping the list at number 1 is Kyle Welfer. You all knew it was coming. He has the same name as me. He has to be number 1. Some of my favorite parts about him is by far his quotes. Chuck Chuck, which is my senior quote, by the way. Hopefully that makes the yearbook. And I just... This past year, I had a lot of fun with him. I love goofing around senior year. For all you underclassmen, senior year is a year to goof around with Welfare. It's a lot of fun. But I goofed around before that as well, because I'm a trombone player, and that's what trombone players do. So don't forget, goof around with Welfare. He is a pretty funny guy, but can get very, very mad at some time. Yeah. That's all I got.